the power of enjoying your own company. This is a topic that is easy for me because I think this is just me naturally. I love my own company. You know, I don't do that in a selfish way. It is just something that is naturally me. Whenever I find myself, I find something interesting to do. Honestly, I have been in situations where I hear people say that they're bored, and I'm looking at them like, how can you be bored? How is that possible? You know. And one of the things is that I had my youngest a few months ago. I think Rick, if you can remember, he was saying that he was bored, you know. And I kind of like poor lad. I had to sit him down and say, look, man, you're responsible for your, situation. You can't be bored. Look, this is why you can't be bored. Anyway, he got it in the end. Mr. Clay, please, over to you.
Well, yeah, it's I think a lot of people in life don't realize, they think company is what makes life the spice of life. I have to go out. I have to go out and have fun because when I'm out, I'm with my friends. We're having a laugh. Girls' night out for the ladies. The guys have their nights out as well for drinking and socializing and social. And then came COVID-19 lockdown. All of a sudden, it's like whoop, stop to the going out. And now they're saying there might be another month of lockdown, and people are like, lockdown, you know, families that families that are stuck together, they get the escape of school, work. Now they're all stuck in the same household, and they're looking at each other, saying, do I really like you as a person? So it's like, they're having to have those conversations, maybe not verbally, but internally. So, Mr. Phil, back to you.
Well, the situation that we're in right now in the world is unprecedented. We've never had it before. I have my own theories, but I'm not going to go into the conspiracy theories. However, what everybody can agree is that we've never had this kind of thing before. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know there was a word like follow before. Mr. Clay, did you know there was a word like follow?
Follow.
First time I heard it, I'm like, forward? Follow? I thought they made a mistake. Apparently, that is when they pay you for not doing anything. Okay, all right, okay. They pay you 80%. Okay, follow. You see, so we're living in a time of great change. And when you're looking at great change, when everything is in a flux, one of the most powerful things you can have as an ally is enjoying your own company, figuring out what is going on. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to hand over to Rick, and then I'm going to basically start going into the tools that I use to enjoy my own company. Rick.
Yeah, so enjoying your own company is very, very important to me, and I relate to it so much because I went from obviously growing up with my brothers, so there was literally no personal space. And then, I had a group of friends, and like we were like this, literally inseparable. And then going to uni and living by myself for the first time, it was like the first time I'd ever heard silence before. So it was very interesting for me. At first, I was a bit like, I felt really weird because I'm like, oh, no one's talking. I'm usually used to a lot of noise around me, people doing stuff, people I could talk to. But then when I was there in the silence by myself, I really got to thinking that, wow, I don't think I've ever experienced this before. And ever since then, honestly, I have just been loving peace and quiet by yourself, because you get to reflect on your thoughts, and you can go to many different places in your mind and just like explore and imagine. But yeah, being in your own company, I would advise everybody to get to know themselves, because before that, I never knew myself. If I'm being very honest with everyone, I didn't know who Rika was at all until I decided to actually take time from all my social people, you know, going out, partying, friends, and, you know, all of that stuff. I said, you know what, I'm over it. I need silence. And then coming to a time like this where we're in the pandemic and only God knows what's happening with everything, like having the knowledge that being by yourself is amazing and actually experiencing it as being amazing, it's very helpful, because in this time people can go through a lot of rough issues, and like when you're by yourself and you don't know yourself, you can be in turmoil. So I just encourage everybody to, you know, delve inwards and look at themselves and get to know who they are alone, you know, without the people, without the interactions. Back to you.
Wow.